Welcome to another listen of Where Silence Has Something to Say. We've all done it. Taken something small and let it grow in our mind until it became unmanageable. A comment, a delay, a disappointment. Suddenly, it's no longer a molehill, it's a mountain. But what if the mountain isn't really the problem, but how we see it? When problems arise, we go straight into fix-it mode, looking for solutions, quick answers, or whatever seems right in the moment. But the real answer rarely starts there. It starts beneath the surface in what we don't see, the heart and mind. Problems are often teachers. They press us to see where our trust lies, what voices we've been listening to, and whether our steps are ordered by the word or by habit, culture, or fear. Even when uncomfortable, these moments invite us to renew our mind. That's where we begin today. Beneath the surface, beneath the noise, beneath the sway of habit, culture, and fear. How often do we open the Word, hoping it will somehow fix our problems? And yes, the Word speaks. It does provide answers, but it doesn't start with the problem. It starts with what led to it, us and our mind. In Western thought, the mind is a container, a vault of logic, memory, and emotion, the seat of intellect, a place where thoughts are stored, sorted, and analyzed. Input, output, analysis, conclusion. But in Hebraic thought, the mind is not where thoughts are stored. It's where they are formed, even squeezed into shape. The Hebrew word yaser means to mold, form, frame, make. It's the word used to describe shaping both thought and purpose. The mind is a workshop, not a vault. A place where what we see is shaped, how we respond is refined, and how we live is formed. Here, thoughts are not stored, they are formed for life and destiny. So when Paul urges us in Romans 12 to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, he's not asking us to rearrange images. He's calling us to reshape the very mold that forms them. It's in the workshop of Yaser where the word doesn't just inform, it forms. In the Gospel of John, Messiah faced the greatest inner battle of his earthly life. The weight of the cross pressed against his mind. 3 times he asked, "If it be possible, let this cup pass from me." But you see, the cross wasn't the problem. It was the surface. Beneath it lay the deeper wrestle of the mind, which needed transformation by the word to complete the assignment. Although Messiah prayed 3 times for the cup to pass, the answer never changed. There was no problem solving, no new solution, only the same surrender of remolding, reframing, and reforming the mind. Because the word wasn't a fix, it was the frame that eventually shaped his mind to carry the cross, not escape it. This is the same work we are called to when problems weigh heavily. Surrender where the mind is wrestled and let it be reformed. 2 Corinthians 10 states, "We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of Elohim, and take every thought captive to obey Messiah Yeshua." In the Hebraic mind, to take a thought captive isn't to imprison it, it's to reform it, to squeeze it into obedience until it echoes the word and reflects the mind of Messiah. This isn't controlling thoughts, it's confronting deception, the kind that creeps in quietly, framing what we see, what we believe, and how we react to the problem. Let's examine 4 passages, each a pillar, a declaration, a molding of the mind, a shaping of the heart, and a holy instruction for transformation and renewal. First, let this mind be in you, which was also in Messiah Yeshua. This is a summons, not a suggestion. To let this mind dwell within us, we must make room, unseat pride, self-serving thoughts, and entitlement, and allow humility, obedience, and truth to take residence, because we cannot hold on to our mind and carry his at the same time. Next, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Every shaping squeezes us. Both the world and the word seek to form us. But Paul warns, do not allow the world to mold your mind. Let the word renew and reform you so your mind is conformed to heaven's truth. This doesn't solve the problem. It means something must be made new again. Old patterns inherited from tradition, culture, trauma, pride, fear, or habit must be unlearned for our mind to become a dwelling place for the word. Then you will keep him in perfect peace, shalom, shalom, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Notice, this isn't for those with no problems. It's for those whose mind is stayed on him. To stay the mind is to brace it from wandering, drifting, and spiraling, and allow it to remain, to reside, to live, to dwell on him. Here's the nuance. The text doesn't say, peace will keep us. It says He will keep us in Himself, because peace isn't a feeling. Peace is a person. And lastly, set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth. This isn't lofty thinking or escapism. It's an invitation to see from heaven's vantage point, where problems lose their distortion. None of the problems we face here on earth are there in heaven. A renewed mind takes every thought captive, responding from truth, not from fear, pressure, or circumstance. If we apply these pillars, the word won't just comfort or advise, it will transform. It will fix our mind before it fixes the distortion. And when we find ourselves overwhelmed by what's happening to us, ask, is this problem in heaven? If not, then set the mind on what is. Until next time, take a breath. Remember, the word doesn't fix what's happening to us. It fixes what's happening in us. Plus, we cannot hold onto our mind and carry His. And there, right there, as you're transformed by the renewing of your mind, you'll discover the mind made it a mountain where silence has something to say.